streamers willing to do anything for views.
Have you seen the guy who's not sleeping? It's getting bad. What's going on anymore, man?
He was caught harassing a Filipina. He tried grabbing the cap of a security guard.
God, Aiden Ross.
But just please don't do what I did. Please. Don't be that stupid. I don't know what to do, you know? Life was going so good. I was waking up so happy every single day.
Some streamers don't care about rules. They don't care if they put themselves in danger. They just want people to watch. Today, we're looking at streamers willing to do anything for views. All right, so before we continue, I want you guys to meet my fiance. Fiance?
Hello.
So we partnered with MyHeritage to sponsor this video as a paid collaboration and figure out exactly what ethnic background she has.
If you've ever wondered where you come from, MyHeritage helps you find that out.
Don't care. Holy shit, it's a long intro.
Tells you where your ancestors came from.
Order the kid.
Streamer takedowns are hilarious. There's a lot of shit happens. God, Aiden Ross especially. Like, if you need, I think I'm thinking of the right one. If you need a bodyguard with you, if you need a goddamn bodyguard with you when you're out streaming, you are not doing the right things, my man.
Normie became famous for suffering on camera. He would put himself through extreme challenges. Then he would live stream the experience for everyone to see. In 2024, Normie made an announcement. He was going to stay awake for 12 days straight. He wanted to set a new world record. He called it Staying Awake for 12 Days World Record Live. But the challenge didn't make sense because this record didn't exist anymore. In 1997, Guinness banned all world records for staying awake. Why? Because it was deadly. Scientific studies suggest that even small amounts of missed sleep can negatively impact our mental and physical health. Other people tried breaking the staying awake record before. Most of them ended up with health problems that lasted 10 years. And in Normie's case, the record wouldn't count, even if he pulled it off. But he didn't care. Normie set up his stream on YouTube. The goal was to go 12 days without sleeping a wink. The world was watching. At first, the stream was fun. Normie was feeling good.
The thing is with attempting a record like this is that the thing is with like the thing is with attempting a record like this is like you can't practice it, you know? You can't practice it. You can have records like there's people who do like ice baths and stuff. You know, you can condition your body to that. You can't condition your body to staying up extreme measures because if you it's like a nourishment, you know? It's like a nourishment. So if you miss it, you're just you don't have it. That's it. That's bottom line. You can't like train yourself to have less vitamin C and survive off of it. No, you will simply croak and die. That's the end of it.
But as days passed, the tiredness started to show. His speech slowed. He stared off into space. He was even hallucinating. Viewers begged him to abandon the challenge for his own safety. Some tried to find out where he was so they could send medical help.
Have you seen the guy who's not sleeping? It's getting bad. What's going on anymore, man?
Eventually, YouTube started to get worried. They didn't want Normie having a medical emergency on their site, so YouTube shut down the stream. At that point, Normie had already stayed awake for 250 hours.
Good
he only
God.
had 12 more hours to go. He refused to quit, so Normie set up a new live stream on Kick. Most people think Kick allows more freedom than YouTube, but even Kick thought Normie's stream was too risky, so Kick shut it down.
Bro, if you're getting your shit banned off of Kick, oh my God. Dude, Kick would let you show like a body or something. So getting banned off of Kick is insane.
Then they banned Normie so he couldn't start again, but he refused to give up. Normie moved to another platform, Rumble. By that point, he was barely hanging on. His brother kept him awake by splashing water on him and forcing him to stand, but somehow he made it. He stayed awake for 264 hours and 56 minutes. He beat the world record. After that, Normie slept for 38 hours straight. And surprisingly, he didn't seem to have any serious health problems. Clips from the stream went viral. Normie's name was everywhere. And Normie took it up a notch. 2 months later, Normie started something new. He was going to spend 30 days in complete darkness. And of course, he streamed the whole thing live. The room he stayed in was pitch black. The only
Rago, wasn't that the guy who got into a big car crash with his Lambo? And the first thing he questioned was like, oh God, is the Lambo okay? Like he's questioning if his car is fine, not whether or not the guy that he just fucking hit head on because he was too busy looking at his chat was okay.
The reason viewers could see anything was because of an infrared camera. The room had nothing but a mattress and basic supplies. But the longer he stayed in the dark, the
Rampage
creepier
Jackson's
things
son? I
got.
have
He
no
started
clue.
talking to the camera, trying to guess how many days had passed. By day 22, he was biting chunks out of the door. The viewers thought he lost his mind. Finally, it was day 30. Normie's friends pulled him out of the dark room. The audience watched as he saw light for the first time in 30 days.
Look at the sun.
Where the fuck is it?
It's over here.
I legit don't see anything.
Normie did it all for views, and it worked. Today, he has over 1 million
Good
subscribers.
God.
And he's still doing crazy challenges. Imagine spending 5 years in jail because of a live stream. That's what almost happened to our next streamer, Ice Poseidon.
Wait, Poseidon?
Became really popular around 2016. He streamed himself getting into all sorts of trouble around Los Angeles.
Didn't someone legit unlive someone on Twitch and that's how they got caught by the cops? There's been a shocking amount of people who have killed somebody on Twitch and kick. Like it's actually happened a lot. Like who knows, it might be in this video, but like there's someone who locked their girlfriend out in like the freezing cold with nowhere to go and no way to heat up overnight, and it was like a 24-hour stream, and come morning he just dragged her lifeless corpse into the room and just flopped her on the couch and called it a day. And he didn't do anything else. Fucking on the sofa, done, dealt with.
The more trouble he caused, the more views he got. Then one day he came up with a new idea. It was going to be the wildest live stream he'd ever done. In 2018, Ice launched the RV road trip. He convinced 14 streamers to hop into an RV and travel across the country. They were streaming 24/7, no breaks, no filters.
We got 14 people, 14 days.
God damn.
Hopefully by the end of it, hopefully in 3 days, we'll see what happens. I don't know.
It didn't take long for the RV to turn into a war zone. Fights broke out every day and viewers egged them on. It got so bad that someone was kicked off of the RV and left in the middle of the desert. The RV was a circus and Ice Poseidon was the ringmaster. It was like he knew the trip would be a disaster and he engineered the chaos for views. Years after the first RV trip, Ice went on another adventure. In 2023, he flew to Bangkok, Thailand. His goal was simple: film crazy content that would blow up online. But Thailand isn't like America, and his streams were about to land him in a Thai prison. One night, Ice and his girlfriend were eating at a restaurant. Then they had a dumb idea. He wanted to wear lingerie and give his girlfriend a lap dance, right there in the middle of a busy restaurant. And of course, he would stream it live. It was crazy, but he did it. The stream was getting views and reactions online. But there was one thing that Ice didn't consider. Thailand has some of the strictest laws about public decency. Giving a lap dance in public wasn't just offensive, it was illegal. The restaurant manager was furious. She accused them of disrespecting Thai culture. Someone called the police. By the end of the night, Ice was arrested. He was charged with distribution of obscene content. That carried a sentence of up to 5 years in a Thai prison. But Ice got lucky. He spent a couple weeks in jail and was forced to issue a public apology.
I'm being held in Thailand for the actions that I've done a few nights ago at a hotel in Bangkok, Thailand. I wanted to make this video to apologize to Mrs. Noprat Oompa.
Then he
At least say her fucking name right, bro. Bro thought a lap dance in public wouldn't end up like that. I mean, like, in general, I feel like a lap dance in public, depending on who's doing it, ain't that bad. But, like, think of where you are.
was released on a $12,000 bail. Ice's lap dancing stream got views, but it also
this man must be experienced, because they recognized he was doing a lap dance. I feel like if someone like my dumbass was to attempt a lap dance, it would just look like an adult gorilla having a seizure.
also got him arrested in a foreign country. Hopefully he learned his lesson. His next streamer, you guys probably know, he barks like a dog, but the internet loves him for it. iShowSpeed. iShowSpeed is only 20, but he already has 4.2 billion views online. And that's because he is unpredictable. Sometimes he barks, roars, shouts, or twerks at the webcam for no reason at all. His unpredictability made him famous. But as more people tuned in, he took his craziness to the next level. It was the 4th of July, 2022, Independence Day. Speed decided to celebrate live on stream, but his idea of celebrating was insane. Speed lit a giant Pikachu-shaped firework inside his bedroom, not outside, not right in his room, surrounded by furniture, wires, and stuff that could easily catch fire. The second he lit the fuse, sparks flew in every direction. At first, Speed laughed it off, but the sparks kept flying and he panicked. It seemed the room would catch fire, but it didn't. The sparks died down and nothing caught on fire. Clips of the live stream went viral.
This is the most obvious thing not to do, but also for some reason on July 4th, all Americans become—
Is he maybe smart?
Yeah, he genuinely could have burned down his house.
A Reddit user
Was it just a firecracker, or did he say firework? Because if that was a firework, I think he might have bought a dud, like, intentionally. And if so, smart man.
summed it up perfectly. People will do the dumbest things for internet fame.
Because that wasn't
Merely
intentional.
Starting a house fire would be a one-time thing, but not for Speed.
Uh-oh,
He
never
did
mind.
it again. Fast forward to October 2023. Speed was streaming from his room. Suddenly, he pulled out another Pikachu.
It's another Pikachu?
Let's go!
He lit the fuse, and fireworks exploded all over his room. Sparks hit the curtain and bounced off the walls. It was everywhere. Speed grabbed a pillow, trying to block the sparks. Once again, it seemed the room might go up in flames. Somehow, he got lucky. The fireworks burned out before anything could catch fire. Just like last time, the video went viral. But this time, many of his fans weren't laughing. They were worried. His behavior was dangerous. If the fire caught, it could spread to other homes. Yet, Speed's fan base kept growing. People still loved them. The year after almost setting his room on fire, iShowSpeed was named Streamer of the Year. This next streamer has been in and out of jail so many times, it's almost like he enjoys getting arrested.
Aiden.
Vitaly.
Vitaly. Oh!
Today, Vitaly is a streamer, but when he first started out, he was a prankster. His first viral video was titled Miami Zombie Attack Prank. Vitaly dressed up as a zombie and chased random people through the streets of Miami. The video blew up and made Vitaly a star, but it also set the stage for all the chaos that came next. A few years later, Vitaly uploaded another video. It was titled Russian Hitman Prank Gone Wrong. This time, he dressed as a Russian gangster. He would walk up to random people and drop a briefcase beside them. Then he would tell them they had 60 seconds to run away from the briefcase. Naturally, people thought there was something terrifying in there, so they took off running. It wasn't long before someone called the cops.
Dude.
Vitaly was arrested for charges related to device threats. Eventually, the charges were dropped. When Vitaly posted the Russian Hitman video, it went viral, and he learned a
So naturally, he does it again.
Making the law to go viral was worth the risk, so Vitaly took his troublemaking global. In 2014, Vitaly interrupted the World Cup final in Brazil. He ran across the field with the words "natural born prankster" on his chest. Security tackled him and he spent the night
Could have been
in
worse.
jail.
He could have had it written on his ass
Attention
cheeks.
wanted. In 2020, Vitaly flew to Egypt and climbed one of the pyramids. That was illegal too. Egyptian police arrested him.
course.
He spent 5 days in jail. Then he was deported and banned from Egypt for life. That became his pattern. Travel the world, do something illegal, get arrested, go viral, gain followers. Vitaly was an international troublemaker, but he was about to mess with the wrong country. Earlier this year, 2025, Vitaly flew to the Philippines to film there. This time he was live streaming instead of pre-recording content. It didn't take long for him to stir up drama. In one stream, Vitaly threatened to rob a woman. In another, he stole a police officer's hat and
Huh?
He was caught harassing a Filipina.
Okay, but what,
He
in
tried
what, like, in
grabbing
what
the
world
cup
would he
of
think
the
that this is
security guard,
okay?
As you can see there. And then there were other
Okay.
acts that he committed.
I don't mind
Vitaly
pulling that up.
called it content. Viewers called the police. Filipino police tracked him down and arrested him. He was labeled an undesirable alien. That's a legal term for foreigners
Fair
who
enough.
break local laws or disturb the peace. And as I'm making this video right now, Vitaly is being held in a detention center. He's facing multiple charges, including harassment and attempted
As he
theft.
should. Now I just need to get Aiden
Vitaly
Ross
could
in there.
spend years in a Filipino prison.
I swear to God, I'm
Treated
saying the
and
wrong
getting
person.
arrested like part of the job. Maybe this time he's finally gone too far. Up next is someone who will do anything to be the best. Kai Cenat.
Kai?
In 2024, Kai Cenat was the king of Twitch. He had more subscribers than anyone else, and he was obsessed with being #1. But on September 30th, Kai woke up to bad news. Another streamer called VTuber Iron Mouse passed him.
But no, Kai took it really well, you know? Or was he a dick in the beginning? Because I remember seeing clips of him being like, you know, congrats to her, you know, she won it fair and square, right? Or not even like won it fair and square. He just wished her props and told everyone in his community to stop harassing her because everyone started like calling her a bitch and saying that she didn't deserve it. Yeah, his community was assholes, but he was great about it.
Mouse now had about 326,000 subscribers. That was about 20,000 more than Kai. That meant Iron Mouse was now the top Twitch streamer. Kai wanted to be back on top no matter what it took, so he came up with a plan, something guaranteed to bring in subscribers. He was going to stream for 30 days non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Kai had done a 30-day stream before and it was exhausting, but he was willing to endure anything to be #1 again. Kai called it Mafiathon 2 and it kicked off on November 1st, 2024. Kai's room became his stage. He gamed, he sang, he hosted celebrity guests. He even slept live on camera. But after 3 weeks without a break, Kai made a disturbing announcement. He was coughing up blood.
This morning,
What?
coughing up blood this morning, right in the cup. Look in that cup. There's blood, there's spit. I am sick. Cause my chest is all clogged.
Viewers panicked and made headlines. Most people would have ended the stream right then, but not Kai. He had 8 more days to hit 30. Kai was beyond tired, but he was desperate to keep people watching. He needed something shocking to hold their attention. And that's when Kai called
cough blood on stream.
Kai
Stream.
invited a magician called Max Major onto his stream. The plan was simple: do a few magic tricks, get some laughs, keep the energy up. But one trick went too far. As part of his act, Max set up 3 nooses on a wooden frame. It was like something used to hang criminals in the olden days. And he told Kai to pull one of the handles in front of him. If Kai pulled the wrong one, Max could possibly lose his life.
Kai, there's 2 handles left. There's 2 ropes left. It's 50-50. When I'm ready, you're gonna pick a handle, you're gonna pull it. But this time there's a little bit more on the line.
But when Kai picked the handle and pulled, Max's body jerked into the air. Kai pulled the wrong handle. For a few horrifying seconds, everyone thought they just saw a man lose his life on camera. But it was all part of a very realistic trick. Max the magician was fine. No one was hurt. But the viewers weren't laughing. They expected a magic show. Instead, they were scared, and they blamed Kai. But Kai wasn't to blame because neither he nor his team knew the details of the prank beforehand.
I mean, it's kind of what he does, no?
Kai wasn't stopping the stream.
I swear to God, that man was like on America's Got Talent or some shit, and he did the exact same thing. Like, he made all the judges think he died or something. Like, he does that, man. You hired him. You know what he does. You did not look far. Bro, research the people you hire, goddammit.
A few days later, he hit the goal. 30 days of non-stop streaming. He ended the stream with over 728,000 subscribers. That was more than double Iron Mouse's 326,000 subscribers. Kai is still one of the biggest streamers ever, and I admit he's a really entertaining dude. Even the biggest streamers do dumb things for views, just like this next story.
True. Just numbers matter.
Dr. Disrespect.
Bro, Dr. Dis, dude. Oh my God. Dude, this guy, it's like, he does everything wrong. He does everything wrong. I don't even know what was like his entertainment factor as like a streamer. What did he do? Piss people off and play a lot of PUBG? Like, that's it, man. That's it. I like, God, the only thing he's known for is cheating on his wife, and I think he fucked a furry once.
No one did streaming like Dr. Disrespect. He wore sunglasses, a wig, and a fake mustache. He was always trash talking.
Am I famous yet? I can do it too, motherfucker.
Every live stream felt like a show, and fans couldn't get enough. In 2017, he won Streamer of the Year. Then he made a dumb decision. He was trying to get a few extra views, so he filmed something that should have never been on camera. It happened in June 2019 at the E3 gaming convention in LA. Dr. Disrespect wanted to give his fans a behind-the-scenes look, like they were right there walking beside him. But he took the idea of capturing every moment a little too far. While live on stream, Dr. Disrespect walked into a public bathroom, but he didn't turn the camera off. There were people inside, some at the urinals, others washing their hands, and Dr. Disrespect was streaming. It wasn't just awkward,
That's just
it was illegal.
disgusting.
In California, it's a crime to film inside a public restroom. There were more than 60,000 viewers watching. Social media went crazy. People bombarded Twitch and E3 with complaints. Dr. Disrespect suddenly realized he was in trouble. Twitch slapped him with a 2-week ban, and E3 kicked him out of the convention. A week later, he posted an apology. He said, "We were so into the E3 IRL journey that we became a little blind in what's okay and what's not okay. We had no ill intentions." The scandal eventually died down. Twitch lifted the ban, and Dr. Disrespect started streaming again. He's gotten into a few more scandals since then, but that's a story for another day. This next streamer almost put someone in the emergency room. Carl Reamer. Carl Reamer didn't seem like the type to do something crazy for views.
I legit don't even know this guy.
Player. He had more than
that's why.
100,000 followers on Twitch. He was part of an esports team. He wasn't involved in any kind of drama. But one day, Carl got caught up in the moment, and he did something that made him go viral for all the wrong reasons. It was March 4th, 2020. Carl went live from his bedroom like usual, but that night things were different. For one, Carl had been drinking. You can tell by the way he slurred his words. Then he started ranting about people who were calling him broke. He was trying to act tough, like he was trying to scare those calling him broke. So he reached off camera and pulled out a pew pew.
Oh,
Say I ain't got money. Say I ain't got money.
The bullet smashed into his computer setup. Carl was frozen in shock. He quickly ended the stream, but it was too late. Thousands of viewers saw the whole thing. By morning, the clip was viral. It seemed everyone was talking about Carl.
And it accidentally fires while he's on air. And I guess he ruined a $1,000 monitor.
And there were serious consequences. First, Twitch banned Carl for violating their firearms policy. Then his esports team dropped him the same day. Carl's career was in free fall. So we made a YouTube video to apologize.
Don't do what I did. Yeah, no shit.
Stupid on my stream, as I normally am. But I'll just kind of roll this clip so that you can understand if you haven't seen it already.
He begged fans not to copy him.
But just please don't do what I did. Just please don't be that stupid. I don't know what to do, you know? Life was going so good. I was waking up so happy every single day.
Since getting banned from Twitch, Carl moved his streams to YouTube, but it was never the same. No matter what he did, someone...
Oh, bro, what the fuck? Bro, do you have a 50 cal in that? Holy hell! Good God. Reminds me of the many people that accidentally kill themselves on stream because they don't know gun safety. Really? That happens? I mean, not really. I'm not surprised, but that's happened before? Good God. I mean, like, there's been a lot of videos out there, people, like, waving a gun around them. Bam! Suddenly, there's, like, I don't know, a hole in their ceiling. Or a hole in their monitor. Some of them aren't even drunk. They're fully sober. They just don't know how to handle a goddamn gun.
In the chat always brought up the incident. It happened in 2020, about 5 years ago, but it seems that Carl might never live it down. People call this next streamer evil because of what she did on camera. Natalie Reynolds. Natalie Reynolds would do anything.
This is not who I was
for
thinking
attention,
of.
even if it meant annoying or offending people. She would go to strangers' homes, ask weird questions, and live stream the reaction.
No. Logic doesn't exist.
I was wondering if you guys have any children.
They're not here right now.
Oh, I wanted to do a social experiment. I have this white van that says free candy on it.
Girl. No. No, dude. Mate, like, Kay, I would end someone. Like, Kay, I would never had kids myself, but I know when I was with my ex who had kids, I got, like, I couldn't see them, but dude, I was ready to kill a bitch. I could kill a bitch for them if you put me up to it. And if I had them walk up to the house spouting that shit, bro, hold me back, man. Hold me back. Bro, can I kidnap your kids for a YouTube video? Get off my goddamn porch before I don't even give a shit if it's a stand your ground place or not. It's gonna be.
And I wanted to see if they would fall for it.
I'm here. Sorry.
Another time, she went to a gym wearing nothing but body paint. People noticed and called her out. Her content was offensive, but Natalie loved the drama. Then came the braid incident. Natalie got into a fight with a woman who was upset that Natalie was wearing braids. After the confrontation, Natalie posted more videos showing off her braids. She just loved stirring the pot. That was her thing. Push buttons, start drama, and get views. But what she did next wasn't just annoying, it was deadly. In May 2024, Natalie live streamed herself walking around Austin, Texas.
Oh, I've seen this!
In a scavenger hunt. It was a challenge where streamers had to find hidden items to win a
She
prize.
killed a bitch,
As part
didn't
of the
she?
Challenge, Reynolds needed to find an RFID scanner. The search led her to a lake. She thought the scanner might be in the water. That's when Natalie saw a woman sitting nearby, and she made her an offer. She promised to give the woman $20 to get the scanner from the lake. The woman said she couldn't swim, but Natalie didn't care. She kept pressuring the woman to jump in.
You should jump in. All right. And I think if you jump in, you'll be able to find the scanner.
All this time, Natalie kept streaming. Finally, the woman jumped. But since she couldn't swim, she started to drown. Natalie didn't seem bothered. She giggled as the woman struggled. Somebody nearby called 911. That's when Natalie and her crew did the worst thing. They jumped.
Like, Kay, if you were to simply turn around and help her out, because she jumped in on her own willing. Was she pressured? Yes, but in the eyes of the law, she was not touched, she was not pushed, she was not shoved, she was told to do it, but if someone tells you to shoot yourself and you do, that does not mean you're at fault for them shooting themselves. If you're told to jump into a lake when you can't swim and you do it anyway, you're the idiot that jumped into a lake when you cannot swim. So, if she were to have even, I don't know, if she were to be the one to call 911, or she jumped in to help her, or got someone to help, anything other than just get in the car and drive away, she would have been scot-free. Like, it would have been fine. Like, her viewers probably still would have hated her for it, but legally, she would have been fine. Like, worst course of action is just, like, say, get and run away.
Jumped into a car and sped off. They left the woman in the water fighting for her life. As viewers watched in horror, one left a comment. So they walked away instead of pulling her out of the lake. Emergency workers seemed to have made it just in time to save the drowning woman. Meanwhile, Natalie's stream went viral. Thousands saw what she did and they were furious.
Of course it's on Kick.
Natalie Reynolds, a name I wish I didn't have to say. I don't even want to give her the recognition by saying her name. An evil, evil, scummy person.
It's not often a girl makes my influencer sociopath list, but here we are. Natalie Reynolds. Absolutely dominating the global online competition for lowest IQ behavior.
Natalie tried to defend herself in a follow-up stream.
Yeah, Twitch would never allow this.
For months, but in early 2025, she came back with an apology. Natalie also said she was in legal trouble because of the drowning incident.
Oh, really?
Were ongoing, but it wasn't.
You only attempted to kill someone.
She was put on house arrest because of the incident. In the end, Natalie didn't go to jail. At least, not yet. But the internet may never forgive her for what she did to that woman. These stories prove one thing: not all attention is good attention. My friends, views come and go, but mistakes stay on the internet forever. Visual Venture.
What a bitch.